I was out earlier today with my wife and my granddaughter. My wife wanted to go to a particular shop in a town, so we went there. Naturally, I spent some time having a little mooch around the charity shops looking for vinyl. I went into one and there were loads of singles and albums. And the man saw me looking. He said, five for £1 or 10 for £1.50. And I thought, I didn't hear that right. So I said, sorry? And he repeated himself. I didn't ask a third time, but I thought, that can't be right. Anyway, I had a little look through and I found a Motown single, then another and another. And do you know what? I actually had 10 in the end. I went to the till, my wife was with me. I said, I'll just pay, it won't be £1.50. She said, well, that's what he said. I know he did, but I can't think they will be 15 pence each. Anyway, took them to the counter. How many have you got there? He said, 10. I told him and he says, okay, £1.50. I couldn't believe it. I've got 10 records for my collection. And here they are. They're all singles as well. The Commodores, Sail On, Three Times a Lady by the Commodores. I can remember buying this when it first came out, 1978. I was a teenager still then. And One Day in Your Life, Michael Jackson. Oh, this is great. I love the blue Motown label, like that one there. That was the later one that came in. So you get a lot of Commodores and later Stevie Wonder, later Diana Ross, etc. on there. But the black and white one, that's the original, that you get all of the 60s stuff on there and the early 70s, which in particular I do like. And this one, well, it has to be probably one of the greatest A and B sides together, because Martha Reeves and the Vandellas, Jimmy Mack is the A side, and I actually like I love the A side, but I like the B side, I think, more. Third Finger, Left Hand, that's a fantastic track. Then this is quite up to date as far as Motown's concerned. 1984, the Daz Band, Let It All Blow. Another Lionel Richie, All Night Long. Ardeen Taylor, and this is from 1971. Indiana Wants Me. Another Diana Ross, I'm Coming Out. Again, as I said earlier, the blue label that you can see there. Now it's back to the 60s and another fantastic A and B sides, because the A side is a classic in itself. Fantastic record, that one. Get Ready by the Temptations. What about that for the B side though? My Girl. And then last, but actually probably least as well, Motown was going through a difficult time. A lot of the stars were aging and they were leaving for pastures new, and they decided to try something different. There's a movie star, he's been very successful, went into making an album, and somehow he got together with Motown and, well, Bruce Willis, and that's Respect Yourself. I've got it because it's Motown. It's not really, although something that I would particularly go for. Although as you look back over the history of Motown, there have been one or two curveballs that they've produced over the years. For people like me, you think of the Temptations, early Marvin Gaye in particular, Martha Reeves and the Vandellas, the Velvelettes, the Marvelettes, the Undisputed Truth in the 70s. That's my type of Motown. But there are other little add-ons as well, like Bruce Willis, that have come out over the years. Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons did a Motown album as well. I'll tell you what though, 10 records for £1.50. Now, we talk about cheap and nasty, don't we? I'll tell you what, that's cheap, but it's anything but nasty. Have a look at in the comments box if you're watching this on YouTube, and you will see the link to my website. And I recently went through my collection, all Motown, went through my collection, and I've photographed all the covers, whether they're albums or singles, and I've got them on there listed, and that's what I'll be doing with these right now. So if you like album covers or just like looking at stuff like that, you like your Motown or your soul music, check it out.